15:30 hours, June 6, 1944. Widerstands Nest 62, Omaha Beach. The MG-42 is silent. No more ammunition. Heinrich Severloh's hands are blistered raw, his shoulders locked from 9 hours of holding the gun. The barrel is warped from heat. Americans are 250 meters away, moving up from behind and below. The position is lost. The day is lost. Lieutenant Fröking crouches next to him in the trench. Both men understand the only question left is whether they die here. Fröking looks at him. "Oh, so you jump next." Severloh is 20 years old. 60 days ago, he was a farmer's son from Metzingen, a village in Lower Saxony where the loudest sound was wind in the barley. He has never fired a shot in anger before today. Now he has fired 12,000. The rewind is brief. Conscripted in 1941, trained as a dispatch rider, Eastern Front by 1942. Reassigned to France in the spring of 1944 as an orderly to Fröking. His job? Run messages, coordinate artillery fire from the batteries inland. On June 6th, Fröking needs someone on the machine gun. Severloh has never done this. Fröking points to the position. Severloh takes it. What the Americans landing at Omaha do not know. The Air Force did not knock out the defenses. The German 352nd Infantry Division moved into position along this beach only weeks before. Veteran, Eastern Front hardened. In the middle of anti-invasion training, they have rehearsed this exact scenario. And what Severloh does not know, his MG-42 at WN-62 is positioned on a spur 170 meters from the sea wall, with a clear field of fire across easy red and fox green sectors. Every American trying to move inland will cross his line. Other machine guns along the beach will jam or break. His will not. 06:30 hours. Dawn arrives gray and cold. From WN-62, Severloh can see the entire beach and the channel beyond. The horizon is ships, hundreds of them. Closer in, landing craft surge forward in waves. When the first Higgins boat enters range, 30 men from the 1st Infantry Division. The ramp drops. Fröking gives the order. Wait until they are knee-deep. Severloh waits. The Americans wade forward, struggling under 60 pounds of equipment, waves breaking over their shoulders. Severloh fires. The MG-42 makes a sound like ripping cloth. 1,200 rounds per minute. The Allies call it Hitler's zipper. The tracers walk across the waterline. Men go down. The water around the boat turns red. Seeing the abstract enemy becomes 30 specific men in the surf. Once you start, stopping becomes its own decision. Severloh keeps firing. 07:30. Another Higgins boat, another 30 men. Severloh fires the entire belt. The sea is red around the craft. Over the gunfire, over everything, he hears an American officer shouting through a loudspeaker. The voice is high, frantic. He cannot make out the words. This is not combat. This is a shooting gallery. He is not defending a position. He is erasing units. He keeps firing. 0825. Company G, 16th Infantry, breaches WN-62 from the rear. Americans in the trenches now, fighting through the bunkers. But Severloh's foxhole is still firing. He glances back over his shoulder. Smoke. Gunfire. Americans moving through the position behind him. He turns back to the beach and keeps firing. The position is already lost. He's not stopping the invasion. He's just killing more men while the inevitable plays out. Hours blur. The MG-42 needs constant reloading. A German sergeant Severloh does not recognize appears again and again, running ammunition belts from the storage bunker. The man never speaks, just drops the ammo and runs back. Severloh should have run out of ammunition hours ago. This nameless man keeps him fed. His hands blister from the heat. His shoulders cramp. But there is always another belt. The sergeant's boots running toward him, running away, over and over. until suddenly they stop coming. Severloh never learns his name, never knows if he survives. One American stays with him, a GI young, running up the beach. Severloh fires. The round hits the man in the head. He drops. A specific death in an ocean of them. 60 years later, this is the one Severloh will see every night. The one he shot 3 times in the chest, David Silver, will survive, become a Catholic priest, return to Germany as a military chaplain, and one day tell him God has forgiven him. But the boy running up the beach, the one Severloh shoots in the head, will be in his dreams until there are no dreams left. 1,500 hours. The MG-42 runs dry. No more ammunition. The sergeant is gone. Severloh looks down at the beach. Bodies. Wrecked landing craft. Americans still coming. It is over, not the invasion, his part in it. Fröking gives the order. Escape. You jump next. The lieutenant steps out of the trench first. A single American rifle shot hits him in the head. He drops. Dead at 31. Severloh jumps. He runs. He grabs the MG-42. The barrel burns his hands. 12,000 rounds have turned it into a brand. He drops the gun and keeps running. Fröking died so the private could live. That night, Severloh makes it to Colleville-sur-Mer. He is alive. Fröking is dead. The sergeant who kept him supplied is gone. He looks down at his hands. The burns from the barrel, the blisters from 9 hours of trigger pressure. Then he looks back toward the beach, and hidden by distance and smoke, but he knows what is there. His hands are the only physical proof. Everything else is still in the surf. Severloh surrenders the next day. He returns to Germany in 1947. He tells no one what he did. He claims 1,000 dead, maybe 2,000. Historians call this implausible. Total American casualties across all of Omaha Beach are estimated at 2,400. The numbers do not matter. The horror he witnessed, the trigger pulls he remembers, and the faces he saw drop, these come back every night regardless. In 1963, he reads The Longest Day. On one page, a name, David Silver, American soldier, wounded on Omaha Beach, shot 3 times in the chest, survived. Severloh tracks him down. Silver is stationed in Germany now, a military chaplain. The man Severloh shot is back in Germany protecting Germans. They meet on May 19, 1963. Severloh tries to say he is sorry. Silver tells him forgiveness does not require an apology. He gave it years ago, that the alternative would have made friendship impossible. They meet several times over the decades. In 2005, at the 60th anniversary, they walk Omaha Beach together. 2 old men, 82 and 80, standing where it happened. Silver places his hand on Severloh's shoulder. God bless you. Severloh dies 10 months later, January 14, 2006. He got to apologize to one man. One. But what about the boy he shot in the head running up the beach? What about the 30 men in the landing craft he emptied? Of the ones whose blood turned the water red? What about the American officer screaming through the loudspeaker? They are still there, in the American cemetery overlooking Omaha Beach. 9,387 graves. Severloh visited them regularly after the war, walked the rows. He never knew which ones were his. David Silver said in 1963, "I forgave you by myself. Had I not forgiven him, I never could maintain friendship with him." Severloh said in 2004, "With Silver, you can apologize, and the others who died out there, you can no longer apologize." He tried anyway, every single day, for 60 years, until there were no days left. The American cemetery at Colleville-sur-Mer, white crosses on green grass overlooking the beach. Somewhere in those rows are men Severloh killed. He never knew which ones. They never knew his name either.